it's easy for people to see the worst in media and blame students for everything that's going on, like cases rising, and they're in a very horrible situation. Like, I would feel really depressed. I would feel just really horrible, you know. That's another thing that is kind of on my mind. What do I do after I graduate? What do I do? Hello, I'm back. Dedicated myself to wake up and not go on my laptop, not watch any more Gilmore Girls videos, Netflix. What? I dedicated myself not to go on Netflix anymore, put my laptop away, not waste my time, and actually focus on this, because I love you guys and you mean the world to me, which is why I am here. Honestly, I promise. In today's video, I'm gonna be actually doing a very quick kind of makeup look. It's something that I wear every day nowadays because I realized that there's no point of putting much makeup anymore because we all wear masks. This is how much makeup we can see now. If you wonder where this is from, it's PLT. I decided to share with my makeup look that I do pretty much when I don't have much time or I don't want to spend much effort on it. I just want to put it on, look pretty, you know, feel like I have a face, and yeah. I am gonna be serious now, I promise. I am a student, and sometimes when I wake up and I have a 9 AM, I don't really want to spend my time on doing makeup because I'd rather sleep. I'd rather sleep and have extra 30 minutes in bed and feel great and just do a quick makeup and just off you go. Or when I go to work, I don't really need to have much makeup because all they can see is just my eyes. Just my eyes. I'm gonna chit chat through what's been going on with me, what I'm up to, kind of share with the experience of working during pandemic, and share with you how it is to be in university right now and new things that are coming up in the next year. Okay, let's jump right into the video. Okay, I am all ready to put some makeup and talk through some things with you guys. So before I start, we're gonna prime our face, and I'm using the Simple Hydrating Light Moisturiser. They do have a thicker one, but I prefer this one. Honestly, I've been using this for years. It's just good. It's just really good. Beautiful. I'm using Infallible 24-hour L'Oreal. Oh my god, let's do this again. I'm using Infallible foundation by L'Oreal. It's in shade Vanilla. Okay, let's talk. So, many of you that are subscribed, hello. I just want to say a huge thank you to a single one of you. I know I look ridiculous right now, but thank you so much for every single of you that has subscribed to my channel and that showed support and left some comments. It genuinely just makes me so happy and smile every day. Honestly, even when I'm away for such a long time, you still guys tend to make me really happy. So I really want to say thank you. Like, thank you for being here on this channel and watching this video. It means the world. Thank you. So what's been going on recently is that, I don't know if you know, but I live in the UK. I am from Latvia, but I've been living here over 7 years. I don't know. We just went into second lockdown, so it just started in November and it's gonna last for 1 month. So everything is closed apart from main shops, so like food shops, pharmacies. I think the garden centers are also open, but non-essential shops all are closed. Gyms are closed, everything. Bars are closed, restaurants are closed, so you're not allowed to see any of your friends, you're not allowed to see your family if you don't live with them. So if you're not a single adult living on your own, you're not allowed to have a bubble, so you technically not allowed to see your family if you live with someone else. You can't share basically or mix any households, which can be really stressful for many people, especially mentally when you're kind of in a house of random people and that's your household. That's who you have to kind of share everything you know. I'm moving on to Revolution Conceal and Defined. I've been using this concealer for quite a long time. I think I might be switching my concealer because I feel like this one is quite drying. It's good, but I think I need something more moisturizing now under my eyes. As you can see, this foundation is gorgeous. Like, it's matte, but it still has that kind of nice natural look. You know, it's I would say it's medium. You can get it to definitely full coverage, but one layer for me is enough. And I'm using the C1 shade in the concealer, and I'm just gonna put it underneath like this. I literally spend a tiny bit of time on this, and I'm gonna use this. Never mind. Everything's fine. And I'm just gonna blend it out. So while I'm blending, let's carry on the talk. So I've been living away from my family because I'm at university, and it's my final year this year. So I'm gonna talk for a little bit what it's like to be in uni while you're in lockdown or while it's pandemic. I'm living away from my family, so I'm not with my family. They are quite far away from me, so I can't be with them during this lockdown. In first lockdown, I made a decision to, because it was kind of a situation no one knew what's gonna happen and no one knew what coronavirus was or what it does to you. So I made a decision to leave uni house and go to live with my parents for 4 months of the lockdown that we had in March. But this time around, I still have university and we still have some lectures in the building, which a lot of you might think is quite weird. One of the rules that has changed for this lockdown is that all colleges, universities and schools are remaining open. So we are not closing them. Kids are still going to school. They're still mixing with their classmates. And same goes to obviously primary school and colleges, universities. A lot of universities have decided to go into more online. So I know a lot of you like more of a business degrees, finance degrees, more theory based degrees are pretty much all online, so there's nothing that they do on the campus or in face-to-face teaching. But my university, because I am doing music, so it's a really practical course. You can't just do it online. You can't just, you know, get experience for doing it online because it's really practical. Same as like when you're a doctor, you have to practice to do it to get better. So we have probably about 20% of lectures still in the building. I'm gonna set my face with L'Oreal Mercier translucent powder and just under my eyes and my face. So what it means is that I'm still in uni, which is amazing. For me, personally, I love that I can still see sometimes people from my course, because in second year we literally didn't have much time to say goodbye to anyone, or so I haven't seen them for over 6 months since March, and then now I only see them in like 2 meter distance from each other. So if you wonder how safe it is in universities, my uni is doing a great job. Like, I know there are unfortunately universities in the UK that have been failing students and how they've been supporting them. So I am really sorry for all of those students that have been struggling. My uni has been incredible with how they just trying to make sure that people still have a place to go to and still have a chance to see people in a very safe environment, like very safe. So if you can imagine what the universities look right now, I'll just give you, so it's all one-way system. You can't walk in and then go different direction. It's just one way. It's like everything's closed up, so you can just go round. If you have a classroom in completely other side, you will have to go around in a circle until you get to that point, so it can take some time to get there. It's very quiet, there's no one there. Whenever I go to uni, it's literally like dead. There's no one there. It's quite depressing because when we're going to uni, we have like an area where there's a cafe bar and a lot of people sit down there and chat with their friends. All the chairs, all the tables are completely removed. There is nowhere you can sit with them. You can't sit with other people and chat. The cafe is completely closed. It's like barricaded with I don't know, like a fake wall. So they put like just like cardboard white walls. So yeah, you walk in and it's just nothing. It's empty. Quite depressing, quite sad, because it was so lively and there were so many like amazing ways of getting to know people and talk to people, but you can't do it anymore, unfortunately. And then as you walk into your classroom, so we have Mac labs where you have obviously iMac computers, and then you can just sit, and all of them are barricaded with, again, those fake white walls. I don't know what they're called, but yeah, so you have like little bubble around you. We would usually leave one seat, so you would be 2 meters away from each other, and then you also have the barricades, and then also they have sanitizers and wipes, so you just wipe everything. The new law in England is that everyone has to wear a mask in their lessons, so we also wear a mask. So I'm gonna move on to my eyebrows. I'm gonna use this completely broken collection blonde eyebrow. I don't have the name because it's gone, but I'm trying to see. Yeah, it doesn't say here, but I know this is collection makeup, and it's in set for blonde, and as you can see, it's not really that blonde, like, nah, but it's amazing. It's the best one. As you can see, I went through a lot of it, and this is my second one. So this is really good for quick eyebrow, really good. So yeah, so that's what the classrooms are now. And then if you have like a study, more of a like talking session, they literally put chairs 2 meters apart from all sides, so you sitting really far away from each other in a big room as well. So they put in a massive room, and it's only like 6 people at the time, or like 8 people at the time. So I'm just gonna start doing my eyebrow. Like, this is the hardest bit for me to talk and concentrate, because eyebrows, I always gonna take ages. My personal opinion about universities right now, I'm in my final year, so I think for me it's not that bad. I still go to uni, I can still use my studios, I can still use practice rooms, so I can use everything. I'm quite lucky in that case. For someone who just started uni and they have no clue of who those people they're living with, sometimes you have a flat of 10 different people in same, like, one flat, 10, imagine 10 different people you have never met, and now you are forced to stay in one place for a month. Honestly, I feel so sorry for those students, because my first year was literally getting to know everyone, going out, getting drunk, partying, going to do like stupid things. You know, it's first year, you just enjoy the, you know, away from family, you're independent, you can do whatever you want, but they can't. And I do feel really sorry for them, because they just left their home. Some of them just turned 18. They're in a very horrible situation. Like, I can't imagine. I would feel really, really depressed. I would feel just really horrible, you know. Definitely, I feel like it's not a nice situation, and my personal opinion is that it's kind of not fair on students, very unfair on students, is that they are being blamed for all the cases rising, but at the end of the day, it's the government's decision, and they wanted to provide some income to landlords. So if students were able to stay at home, the landlords would not get the money, and I really think that's awful. That's really awful. I mean, awful for the students. They could have stayed at home. They didn't have to come all the way and then being blamed for everything, and you know, suffer from mental impact, like horrible mental impact of being completely on their own and have no one around them, being separated from family, not being able to see their families. In my opinion, not very nice. Not very nice. And I know economy is important for people for the future and everything, but I think that students should have had a choice of staying home and not being obligated to pay for student accommodation. They should have been able to be around their family in this particular situation. They should have that choice, my opinion. And honestly, this is a very like tough topic to talk through, because when you're a student, you kind of know what it's like, and when you are not a student and you have a different life and path, it's easy for people to see the worst in media and blame students for everything that's going on, like like cases rising, and you know, I don't think it's fair to do that. They are struggling. Like, I know so many students are struggling, and we have to bear that in mind. What has it been like to work during pandemic and with customers? Like, I work with people, so I'm a student, obviously I need some income. It's a very different experience in a way that you always have to wear a mask, so you can't see people's face or their expression. Sometimes when you talk to them, it's hard to tell what their emotions are and how they're feeling. If they like, if you're gonna provide them the service that they want, you have to kind of count how many people are in the place at the same time. So we would have to tell people it's only so many people at the time can be here. So you have to control that, make sure they sanitize their hands every time they come in, and it is kind of like you have to be a policeman for a second. You have to control everyone, not doing this, not doing that. So experience for, I think, for the customers, as we all know, is very different. And when you are working with so many people, it is quite scary to think like, are they well? Are they okay? How close can I stand next to them? Because sometimes some of the customers will be this close to you, and some of them will have masks literally like this. The nose is gonna be out all like this and like that, and yeah, they're not really like wearing it properly. So that's quite frustrating for me mentally as well. You always have that in back of your mind that someone can be ill, and what if you go home and pass it to someone you love, and you kind of just always have that in your head. What if, what if, what if? But my job has been so amazing. They've been so supportive in a way that they are looking after us so well and providing us with masks, sanitizers, gloves, everything. Like, whatever you need, they're there to help you, and they've been really kind. Just everything they've done, I appreciate my job so much, like so much. And I appreciate my uni for everything they've done as well, just making sure we feel safe and we can still enjoy like go and play instruments and practice, and just, you know, they try really hard to not limit people's life as much as they can, while they have to follow all of those rules that the government is telling them. And it's, you know, it is hard times for everyone, for businesses, for people, for students, for younger kids, and for elderly people. I think for like I said, for everyone, it's tough, like in all aspects. The pandemic is really unfortunate, and I honestly pray to God that soon everything is going to be controllable and we will be able to go back to some sort of normality. I know it's going to take some time for everything to go back as it was, but I think we should use this opportunity for businesses to rebuild on a happier and cleaner aspects, and maybe think more about the future and what they can do to make the environment better, and really think about the impact of climate changing. And just, I think they have this opportunity to rebuild on a new aspect. And if you're a business, I really hope that that's what you're gonna do. I think this is a chance for so many businesses to start fresh, clean, and ethnical. I don't know, but you know what I mean. But just, yeah, my brows are done, I think. Whew. Okay, so today I'm gonna be using the palette that I've been using like years, and I mean, this is probably out of date because I bought it when it just came out. And this is Jaclyn Hill original first palette from Morphe. I love this palette so much. I've been using it excessive amount. As you can see, I've hit pan in a couple of places, but this is what I use every day, and I'm gonna do what I do for work, and it's so minimalistic. Like, what is going on with me? I'm pretty much nearly done. This is the hardest bit on my face, like the eyebrows. I don't know if they were straight, it's so hard to tell in this light, but the eyebrows, and after that everything just goes really fast. So the shade I go into now is this one here. It's a beautiful peach shade. I really love it now. So because I'm hitting pan on this one, I'm not using it as much anymore. It's more for like a deeper looks now, because it's the transition shade I usually go for. But I've changed it to this one now. It's a little bit more lighter, peachier, happier. I don't know, just a little bit more, you know. Isn't this pretty? Like, oh, I love this shade. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. So the next thing I want to talk about is why I've been so quiet, why I haven't been uploading as much. First of all, I'm really sorry that I haven't been so active. Like, I really wish I had time for everything and doing YouTube, working, and yeah. But as you can imagine, the reason why I am able to do this video now is because I'm in lockdown, so I'm off work now, so I'm not working. That gives me a little bit more time. Basically, with uni starting, I have uni 4 days a week, and then I'll have work 3 days a week. And I wouldn't have time, like a full day, where sometimes I will work 2 days instead of 3. Sometimes I'll work more days. So I don't have that much time to do everything, unfortunately. I really wish I did. I really wish I did have time. Maybe if I managed it a little bit better. It's probably my fault. In my university, I have to write at least 1 song every week. So that takes a lot of time. I would have to spend like probably a full day to write and finish the song, like produce it and everything. And I also try to do my uni work for any other modules where it's more like technical stuff. How pretty this looks. This is only this shade, so I'll kind of build it up like this. And then the next shade I'm gonna go into is this one here, which is a little bit darker but still quite peach. I really like it. Kind of gives me that sort of summery, happy, and summer always gives me happy memories, so I love to use those colors. Just kind of like happy, you know, happy colors. And I'm using this in more my corner of the eye to deepen it up a little bit like this. Yes, it's my final year at uni. I'm really trying to focus as much as I can and just get everything done, not being lazy and just smash it, you know. I just want to make sure I get it done. This is my last year. I have literally 6 months left. And that's it. That's it. My uni is finished. So I really want to focus on it. I know that I love YouTube and I really wish I could just have time for everything, but it is quite hard. I also really want to run my Instagram the same way. Like, I really want to post more, like do the covers and everything, but it takes so much time to do it. Like, editing and everything it can take sometimes for me for 6 hours. It's like a full day of doing a video or doing a cover. And yeah, so unfortunately I just try to find that time. I don't know, like just trying to find that time is quite difficult, but I will get better. I promise you. As soon as I graduate, I promise you, oh my god, there's gonna be amazing things coming. I promise you, it's gonna be amazing. So graduation, 6 months and I'm finished, and that's what's scaring me so much right now. I don't know if you're aware, but one of the most hit sectors I don't know what to say. I don't know the word, but one of the most affected areas in the economy is art and music, because since March they were still not able to reopen the venues properly. So music industry has been struggling really hard for the live shows, and I don't know what's gonna happen when I graduate. I really want to work in music industry further and continue doing what I've been doing since I've been 6, which is music, and I really want to learn more and more. So I really hope that everything will be back to normal, and when I graduate I'll be able to continue doing what I love, which is music. For sure. Yeah, this is my eyes pretty much done. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go back into this shade and go just under my lash line, like here, and kind of bring the color together. My face looks so hilarious when I do it. That's another thing that is kind of on my mind. What do I do after I graduate? What do I do? What do I do? Whatever it is that life is gonna bring me, I know it's gonna be for the best. I'm gonna try and work as hard as I can to make you guys happy, to make me happy, and yeah, I just really can't wait. It's gonna be amazing. I got a feeling it's gonna be amazing. I am working so hard to bring you so much music in 2021. So hard. I'm writing and there's gonna be a lot of songs. There's gonna be a lot of songs, and I'm super excited. I just can't wait, guys, what I have planned, and I really can't wait to make it come true. Like, if I make it come true, I'm gonna be super happy. But I promise you, there's gonna be more music, a lot of music coming through. And if you haven't heard my new song I just released, go follow me on Instagram, which is JanaOfficialMusic. I released a song in October which is called Spaceship. It's a house song, so it's more of a like a club dancing song that I did with producers from Russia. It was amazing. I loved it so much to collaborate with different artists and producers, and I really enjoyed it. It's if you like to dance a little bit, go have a listen. It's available everywhere. More Spaceship, you can find it. Anyways, so and then I'm gonna go into this shimmer here, and literally I'm just putting it in the inner corner like this, and I bring it down a little bit to pop it, and then in here as well. Beautiful. And then I'm just gonna go in this color here, which is a brown. I don't know if you can see this, my camera is not focusing, but I'm going into brown here, and I'm just going like this, so it kind of extends my lash line a little bit, makes it a lot prettier. Looks like my lashes are bigger. When I put the mascara, it just makes my lashes look a lot fuller, which I like. My eyes are done. Next thing I do is put Lash Sensational mascara, which is my favorite. It makes my lashes look so like massive. I love it. It almost looks like I'm wearing like fake lashes. Can you see how long my lashes look? And then I'm gonna do the bottom lashes. After this, I'm going to be working on the song that I really want to release very soon, in probably January or February. And then we're doing a quiz with our uni, so like it's gonna be amazing. I can't wait. It's gonna be really fun. So we're doing like a Zoom thing, so I kind of need to look decent-ish. Okay, then I'm doing my face, which is the NYX matte bronzer, and this is in medium. I love this bronzer. It's really nice. It's like kind of that perfect color, not too warm, not too cold, you know. And then go like this, and oh my god, she's got a face. She's got a face. I love this bronzer so much. It just makes me look a lot more alive and not so pale, you know, kind of bringing down here as well. Okay, then I go into blush, which guys, I promise you, it's not, I don't mean to do this on purpose. I always break the covers. It's my own fault. It's my own fault. But this is Makeup Revolution Blush Sugar and Spice palette. I love it so much. As you can see, I use it a lot, like a lot. And I will go into these two colors. I kind of mix them like this. They're on top of my nose. Beautiful. And from the same palette, I'm gonna go into this highlight. I quite like this highlight actually. It's kind of pink, has like a really pretty pink shimmer in it. So just has that like perfect amount. So I can officially say that this is what I do for my everyday, what I wear for work, when I go to uni. I've been talking a lot today, but usually when I do this, it'll take me about 20-25 minutes, really fast, boom boom boom, done, and I look like this. Yeah, I don't really usually put any lipstick or anything, just mainly because there's no point and it's ruining my mask. So I'll give you an example why I never put lipstick anymore. So on this mask, if you can see, this is the lipstick. It ruined my mask, and I washed it. I washed it a few times in a wash with my hands and nothing. So if you want to see what it looks like when I put mask on, so this is my makeup. For the purpose of the video, I'm just gonna put a little bit of gloss. It smells really good. So this is NYX Lingerie Gloss. And this is all done. Okay, what do we think? I had the pleasure to chat with you today. If you wonder what I do for my hair, I do nothing. This is my hair. This is all natural. You know, we don't like to fake it. We like to look all natural, and oh, you're so funny. And I have Ariana Grande on my t-shirt. on my t-shirt jumper. Try to pick it up. Here we go. Here she is. Okay guys, so this concludes the video. This is what my everyday makeup look looks like. I do this pretty much every day, and it is very quick, very easy, 20 minutes and you're done. Honestly, I really enjoyed this video. I feel like I'm connecting there, you know. Yeah, anyways, been nice chatting to you. Hope you have an amazing day, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.